it's Neeks with your Gemini reading. It's a weekly reading this time. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, it would help the channel to grow as it's a very new channel. I'm not a new reader, but it is a new channel. Okay, so if you want a personal private reading that is like this, like a video just for you and your questions, you can access that in the description, varying prices. And if you want to listen to some music with some healing frequencies in, it's quite modern music, electronic music, you can put that on your playlist and benefit from the healing that gives you as well. And that link is in the description also to the music, okay? Right, Gemini. Okay, I've shuffled the cards. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, we've got the Four of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and Death and Rebirth. Okay, this is the Light Seers deck. What I'm getting with this, Gemini, is that you are in the middle of jobs, maybe. You might be changing jobs, but I do feel that this effort that you're putting into this other potential post that you're going for, it does look like it's coming to fruition, and you might be coming to the end of the wait, or at least getting to know about it. But I do feel that I want to say keep going, because there is something better out there for you than what you're doing, and it will bring a bit more money, and your hard work will pay off. Okay, so you may have already got a job, you may have been just sort of told that you've got a job, but you may be having some doubts about it now and fears. So that's another scenario where if you've already got a job but you're doubting it and fearing it, I want to say don't fear it, because you have got exactly what it takes and you deserve it and you will be good at it. So try not to have any fears about it, okay? Some of you might be getting into nature more. You might be planting new plants, planting seeds in your garden. You might be looking at getting outdoors a little bit more because you feel a little bit hemmed in sometimes. So some of you are looking at you might even want to go away on holiday. Some of you might even have a holiday. Okay, you might be booking a holiday. But good things are coming. I do think there is better for you than what you've got, and good things are coming, okay? Four of Swords, you're feeling a little bit under the weather. You might be feeling a little bit like you just want to hibernate a little bit and you want to just rest and curl up because you want to stay at home quite a lot. You may have been feeling like that since February, actually, like the middle of February. So for the last 2 weeks or so, it feels like you're kind of just wanting to curl up a little bit. But there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you need to do that to rest and recuperate. I do get the feeling that your energy might be a little bit low. Okay, so just take time out for yourself and care for yourself as well. Look after yourself a bit more. I feel like that's something that needs to be said. You need to look after your own health a little bit more, and then your energy will pick up. Okay. The Page of Cups. Some of you may have been thinking about a person that you like. Some of you may have been trying to date a person even, and it's not really worked out. And I want to say you need to just let that person go, or let that thought go, because the person was not right for you at all. So if you've either just let a partner go, or there's been someone in your life where you have been thinking about going forwards with them, but it's not feeling right, you might just have to let them go, unfortunately, because it doesn't seem like the right person. I think your dream person is still yet to manifest. They're not here yet, they're not quite here yet. So you may have to let a person go in your mind to let the other person come forwards that is right for you. That's what I'm getting with that. Okay. Getting March the 12th has been quite important. So write that date down. It might be something significant on that date that occurs. Okay, the Two of Pentacles. Again, I think that you might be in between jobs. You might be stuck with one job, but you're aiming towards going towards another job. Or you might be doing lots of projects, two different things in your life, and you're balancing them. One of them brings the money and one of them is your sort of like soul project that you enjoy doing. So you might have things like that going on at the moment. And it looks like you're in a strong position when you've got the balance of money and something that your soul enjoys. It's really good to have both of those things. And I think you're in a very strong position. You're feeling quite strong in that sense. And you are managing to juggle things, even though you're quite busy. You are managing to juggle things. Like I said, if you just take care of yourself a bit more, you'll have more energy to juggle things better. All right, you'll be able to do everything that you want to do. Death and rebirth. I do think it's coming to the end of a chapter in your life at the moment. You're coming to the end of a chapter. I just want to look at a bit more for you with that, because, yeah, what's the death and rebirth card about, please? What's the death and rebirth card about, please? What's the death and rebirth card about, please? Ooh, Three of Swords. So it could be that you, like I said, you're letting people go in your life, or letting a person go. So it could be the end of a chapter in your life at the moment, which has caused a little bit of sadness. But I do want to remind you that there is something better coming, okay? Six of Pentacles, you might be starting new work, like I said, and there might be more money involved in it. And it's like, you know, it's a brand new opportunity, a new start for you. So you might have a bit of trepidation about that, but it's saying that you basically, the death card's saying that you are on the right pathway and it is time to start these new things. Eight of Wands, things are going to move very quickly now for you. I do think that you're nearly there. You might have already started something new, but you are nearly there and things are going to move quite quickly for you very shortly. Right, what else have we got for Gemini? What else have we got for Gemini? Say goodbye to your past and leave any baggage behind for good. So it is all about goodbyes and closing doors and starting afresh. Could be a whole new way of living. Could be just becoming on your own again. It's kind of just saying goodbye to things that aren't right for you, that aren't good for you. Okay? Look around for some signs the universe is speaking to you. Some of you might be musical. There's a guitar on there. And I do feel that some of you might be interested or involved with musical projects. The universe is speaking to you through that. It could be that you meet this person through that sort of hobby that you have as well. It could be that that person that you would like, not the person that you're letting go of, but a person that is right for you could come through something that you're doing with music. Remember that it's okay to be happy, really it is. So you're being reminded that even though things aren't great and you are feeling some sadness, it is okay to be a bit happy and have fun. It's okay to smile, even when you're feeling at your worst. Just try and force yourself to smile, because it does tend to lift your hormones, your pheromones, pheromones you call it. But everything that makes you feel happy, basically, it will lift your energy. Okay. Stop pushing against what is, align with it and move on. So yeah, don't push doors open that aren't opening. That's what I want to say to you. Don't push doors that aren't opening. Move on and understand that if the doors don't open, then they are not for you. Basically, they are not for you. What else do we have for Gemini? Gemini. I wish things could be different. So some of you are feeling a little bit let down, a bit lost. You wish that life could be a bit different, but you are starting on a new pathway and things can be different. It's just that they're not different straight away and they're not different just right now. But it doesn't mean that they can't be. So you can have whatever you want if you manifest it, but don't, like I said, don't push the doors that aren't opening. You need to go towards other doors that could open, okay? I know it's hard if you thought a door was going to open and then it doesn't. It's not a nice feeling, is it? It's not a nice feeling at all. But you can't help that. If it's not for you, the door won't open. You are actually being protected in some ways, okay, by your spirit guides. I hide behind material things. Well, you may have a lot of material stuff around you. You may have things in your house that are, you may have a backlog of things. Well, these cards are skew with. You may be hiding behind material things. You may be feeling like safe, staying at home and more cosy and comfortable. And that's okay for a while if you need that. It's okay to do that for a short while, but don't make it for too long. Don't do it for too long. The timing just wasn't right for us. So that's confirming what we've just been saying about if you have met somebody or you had somebody in mind recently and the doors aren't opening, the timing's not right, or maybe it's just not the right person. Can't seem to get away from that at the moment. What else have we got for Gemini? It's always a disappointment when you actually expect something to happen and work out and it doesn't. But you've got to understand that your guides will only protect you. They won't sort of stop you from happiness. They'll just protect you. And get you towards the place that you should be, because there's a happier place and a better person for you if that's the case with you. Okay. Gemini, awaiting results. So you might be waiting for results. Like I said, it could be job related, it could be waiting for money to come in, it could be waiting for something to start, but it's something new and it's something that makes you feel more inspired. It's got a lot of growth, it's got legs, it's got deep roots, so it's something that you will stick with for quite a while. It's not just something that won't last. Teach. So you're definitely going to be helping others. Okay, you're definitely going to be helping others. You don't have to be a teacher, but you will be showing people how to do things. You will be creating with them. You will be showing them, teaching them how to do something in some way. And you're very good at it, and you're very dedicated to them and very dedicated to your job. You're very loyal to it. So you're going to be really good at it. And you're a master at it, actually. You've had a lot of experience. Reach out. So if you're not feeling great, you can reach out to other people. You might want to get out occasionally as well, instead of just staying in the house with your hiding behind the material things, behind the settee. You might just want to get out and see other people to get your mind off things for a little bit. But don't burn out. Make sure you look after yourself as well. Healing begins, like I've been saying, you need to do some healing for yourself, whether it's emotionally or physically. I do feel that your body and mind needs to be looked after at the moment for some reason. So that's what the guides are telling me. Let's try one of these, if I can get them. Yeah, let's try one of these for Gemini. For Gemini. Last card for Gemini. Am I on the right path? Sometimes we second guess what we are doing. We lose trust in the process and question if we are even on the right path at all. So you may have been questioning. It could be, like I said, if you've got a new job opportunity or a new start with something, a new project, you might be questioning if you're on the right path with it. You might be having a few fears and doubts about it, but it is right for you. Know this, you are on the right path. There's your confirmation. Keep going, keep believing, keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you are currently fulfilling in every sense of your life. Even if you can't see it, that doesn't mean it's not real. So some of you might not be able to see where you're going, but you have to just get a feeling of where you need to be. Some of you will be given new pathways and doors will open, but you might be a bit fearful of going through those doorways. And I'd say you're being told that you are on the right path. Today's soul action. Today, search for all the ways you are aligned with your soul's purpose. The signs will appear. Let this newfound trust fuel your next steps. So you will get little signs from your spirit guides, I'm being told, and you might get them in the signs of, you might hear some lyrics from a song that make sense to you, that give you confirmation of something. You might hear somebody talking, you might overhear someone, you might just get something on the telly that says something, you might just see a nice feather, or just something that makes you feel like, yeah, I know I'm on the right path now. I've been told, I've been given a sign of positivity from my spirit guides. Okay, I hope that makes sense, Gemini. Take care and we'll speak soon.